Hello guys, welcome back to the channel guys. This is it's Jackie again guys. I'm here tuning in again with you guys. You know, every week I gotta come with at least one reaction. So guys, this is my new home here that I'm at. And I think I already did a video on the tour of this new home. But I'll give you another tour again once we've completely moved in. Right now we're doing bits and pieces. This is the couch right here. Let me see if you can see the couch. This is the couch right here where I'm at right now. That's the couch. And I'm doing some vacuum. My vacuum in my living room. You know, there go my big screen TV on the wall right there. You know, so actually I'm doing some work here. And I'm still painting up the kitchen cabinets. I'm not completely done yet because I realized that I needed two coats on the kitchen cabinets, but I'll show you all of that once the Home Depot deliver all of the appliances, the refrigerator, the stove, the washing machine, the dryer, the microwave, the dishwasher. Once Home Depot delivered all of that, then I'll give you another tour again with everything in when we're all moved in. But for right now, I'm going to be giving you bits and pieces here and there, me cleaning, me vacuuming, a variety of different stuff I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing vlogging plus my reaction. But today, guys, today, I'm going to be doing reaction. As I said again, my name is Jackie. And if it's the first time you've seen my YouTube channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Don't worry about me sometimes, guys. Sometimes I look like a ragamuffin sometimes because I do a lot of work. Running back and forth all day long. So sometimes I cannot afford to go to the hairdresser right now or to get my nails done. But your girl will get it together. Anyways, guys, I've come today to talk about Dee Mwango. Yes, guys. And the reason why I'm talking about Dee Mwango is that Dee Mwango now, our views are not viewing like before. You know, when she was around in our village, you know, everybody think Dee Mwango is all this, Dee Mwango is all that. Anyways, now Dee is struggling, guys, for views because Rocio, her sister-in-law, is kicking her out of the way. Guys, have you been seeing Rocio's views lately? Oh my God. Dee Mwango, before when Dee Mwango used to put out a video, Dee Mwango would have thousands of views. Before the first 24 hours, she would be like thousands and thousands of views. Now Dee Mwango is really struggling for views. Rocio now is climbing on top of that. But I don't know what Dee Mwango is doing in Africa. I think most of her subscribers are not used to her being at home that long. Dee Mwango vlogs and she travels, so that's where she gets most of her views. Now she decided that she wants to build a mansion like her brother. Whatever her brother does, she wants to copy off of her brother and she wants to try to compete with the king of the swamp. But Sister Dee, you know you cannot come up against your brother like that because your brother is the one that put you on. Mara is on a different level. Mara is on a different level when it comes on to views, when it comes on to vlogging. Mara just seems to know how to get his subscribers them to do whatever he wants them to do. Dee, you're not at that level yet. You were at that level at one point. Let me remind you again, until when you did what? Till when you strike, you're the Jamaican people and that you claim that you love Jamaica so much. And you had to go ahead and strike the Jamaican people that love you so much. Another thing about it, Dee, before you had gone to Jamaica, nobody has never given you love like that. No, nobody has never called you like that. Nobody has never talked to you like that but the Jamaican people. You said it yourself from your own entire mouth. that Jamaica was everything to you. You've never been at a place where people just come up, D, 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 D. You don't get that in Asia. You don't get that in Africa where you come from. You don't get that in South America. You don't get that in Europe. Okay? And you know how it is when it comes on to Europeans. European has intolerance for people from Africa and other countries. So now, what I'm saying now, Dee, if you claim that you love the Jamaican people so much, right? You love them so much, and a couple of them made a couple mistakes about using your content in your videos. You got so angry to the point where you have to strike them. And now, I heard that. I don't know how true it is. You're traveling, but you're not saying where you're going. And people are suspecting that you're going to Jamaica or Poland. Poland, I don't think you're going to get them kind of views like what you used to get. But Jamaica for sure, but I don't know about this time around in Jamaica, because since you burn your bridges, and I always heard people says, never burn your bridges because you never know when you're going to cross that bridge again. Actually, they said, don't ever burn your bridge because you never know when you're going to cross that bridge again. And don't throw away your stick before you reach the top of the hill. Those things are cliche, they sound cliche, but they're absolutely true. So now I heard that Dee is so desperate for views now, so she's running back to my Jamaican people then. Okay? And a lot of the Jamaican people them was upset at you for striking their own people. I was upset with you too because I really liked you and I really liked your content. But ever since you strike those Jamaican people, I'm Jamaican too. Even if I don't like my own people, I don't want nobody striking them. I don't know if you can understand, you can relate. It's like me moving to Africa and call myself an African, and then if one of the Africans use a little tiny piece of my content, I'm gonna strike the channel because I liked it one of the guy over there and one of the guy was not reciprocating the love that I was giving him. So therefore, I just went back to my country real angry and decided that I'm gonna strike the channel. Do you see how that look? Dee, that looks very, very mean, vicious. You got a mean, vicious way about you. And I heard Nairobi teacher was kind of like analyzing you yesterday in one of his video and saying that the way how you have to look down on your village people and the way how you treat the people in the village, the way how you just look down on people. And I don't see how a person like you could look down on your own people when you grow up in such poverty. You grow up in a mud home, okay? Your mom and your dad did not have anything, even though your mom and your dad, teacher, I think your mom is a teacher, and your dad was a teacher. I'm not sure how that is because your mom never showed anything in our video about her teaching anything nowhere. I know that I seen in your videos that your mom leaves on Friday evening, or is it Friday evening? Sunday evening, and then she comes back Friday. So I don't know what type of teaching she does if she can leave her husband all week long to go somewhere to teach a class or to be or she's a head principal somewhere. I don't know how that works because I know when people are in relationships, unless they don't have such good relationship, I don't know how that is. So, but anyways, Dee Mwango, let me get back to you. It really bothers me, even though I know we can't stop you from going to Jamaica, and nobody should stop you from going to Jamaica. Jamaica is a country. You're free to go there, okay? You're free to go there. You're free to go and spend your money down there, because when you go down there, I'm sure you're spending money. You're buying plane tickets to go to Jamaica, and you have to spend money to live in the Airbnb, and you have to spend money to get around the city. So that's a part of you're contributing in that sense. But knowing that the love that the Jamaican people have for you, and some of them had for you, it just feel like you just throw dirty water in their faces. Those two ladies that you striked, those two ladies did not say nothing bad about you. Okay, let me sit back on my couch, guys. Those two ladies did not say anything bad about you. I can understand you probably were trying to get back at somebody if they were saying bad things about you. They were saying bad things about your family. They were saying bad things about your boyfriend, or whatever the case might be at that time. But how can you in your heart sleep? Maybe you're sleeping good. Maybe you don't have any conscience. I don't know. But I know for a fact, if I'm going to a country, right, and I know the country people them embrace me, embrace the way how I look, embrace the way how I talk, embrace my African culture, I could not have the nerve if somebody used a piece of my content to say something good about me giving my mother a car. That fake story that you created last year, Valentine's Day, that you gave your mom a car. You know for a fact that your mama did not want that car, but you created the story for views. And those girls was not even saying anything bad in regards to that. They were saying good stuff about, oh, Dee was so nice to give her mom a BMW. You know your mama cannot drive. Your mom is not comfortable in driving. Why are you giving your mom a car? Why were you giving your mom a car? Your mom does not have a driver's license. Do you have a driver's license, Dee Mwango? You can put it down in the comment section. You can come on my video and you could say, oh yes, Jackie, I have a driver's license. And I would just take my word back. You understand that? But I have a problem. Dee Mwango, listen to this now. I'm not a hater. I don't hate you. As you know for a fact, I told you this on Instagram before you blocked me, right? I said, Dee Mwango, don't worry about people talking about you, because the more people talk about you is the more views you're gonna get. Okay? And let me get back to that for 1 second. And now it's like nobody's even talking about you now. Remember when you came off of Coco Mama? You came after Coco Mama. You came off of AM Carol. You came off of JT podcast, you and your brother. You came off all of the reactors in Africa. You came off Black Beauty TV, all of them. You tried to strike. Okay? You tried to take their channels down, which that was not right, Dee Mwango, to do. You don't strike people's channel, because what goes around comes around. What you don't know, that if you feel that you are doing your videos, right, and somebody is coming at you mean, people, as a matter of fact, don't know you. Most of your subscribers and the people that are talking about you, they don't know you in real life. They only know you on the TV. So you know, if you're that smart, as a smart lady, or whatever you think you are, you know that this is social media. You don't know them personally. You don't know Coco Mama personally. You don't know AM Carol personally. You were even saying that you was going to go look for AM Carol and you was going to do this to AM Carol. What kind of a nonsense that you're on? Why would you worry about people talking about you? Now you're so desperate for views now. You're dying for them to talk about you now. How is that? How do you look now? You look so silly. You look so silly right now. And those Jamaican people, some of those Jamaican people, okay, some of them are still upset with you. Just to let you know that. I'm not saying that you can't go to Jamaica. You sure can go to Jamaica. And I welcome you to go to Jamaica. But I think you should put a video out and apologize to the Jamaican people that you strike their channel. It's going to look a little bit nicer for you. Okay? Even though you took this long to do that, you should do that. Okay? You're calling yourself, you're a player, you're calling yourself that, you're the most important girl when it comes on to vlogging. I've got 400 and something thousand subscribers. Let me say 400 and something. Let me see how many subscribers you have right now, as a matter of fact. I'm going to look you up right now, and I'm going to see how many subscribers you have right now. I seen it right here, Dee Mwango. I see how many subscribers you have right here, right now. 464,000 subscribers. So you still have not advanced that much. You're still in the 400,000. You see, if you want to advance, look at Christmas lists. Okay? Look at Christmas lists. When Christmas lists start coming to Africa, Christmas lists barely had 200,000 subscribers. I think he got the 200 subscribers when he was with Uncle Mo in Kenya. At that time, they were at a bar, and that's when he reached the 200,000 subscribers. Right now, Christmas list is over 500,000 subscribers. More than your brother, more than you, more than everybody else right now. And your brother tried to take Christmas list down, and your brother could not do it. You guys are the type of people, I notice, you, your brother, and David Jr. You guys don't help from the goodness of your guys' heart. It always has to be a payback for you guys. You guys don't do anything with a good heart, okay? If I'm gonna, I notice you, Dee Mwango. You have been doing content with Kino. You did content with Kino for a very long time. Months, probably about 5 months when you was in Jamaica. And Madame D, or Empress D, Kino still have not reached 100,000 subscribers yet. How is that? How is that? You know why? Because you was not promoting Kino's channel the way how you should promote his channel. You went down there and you was trying to use everybody on the face of the earth down there with your hyena laugh and with your shorts up inside of your ass. Okay, yeah. You win over the Jamaican people, and you still have some of them on your side. You still have some die-hard Jamaicans, because Jamaican people, them are not phony people. If they like you, they like you. But they're not going to put up with you striking them and doing bad stuff towards them, and they're still going to like you. Of course, they're not going to hurt you. At least some of them are not going to hurt you. But you have to show a little bit more respect. You can't go ahead just because our people are nice to you. You're going to take their niceness for their weakness. Jamaican people are not weak. Jamaican people are not suckers. You understand? So don't think you can play them as any sucker, Dee Mwango. It doesn't work like that. And you need to carry yourself in a very respectable, I meant to say, in a very respectable manner. You need to carry yourself in a respectable manner. And another thing, again, I saw you did in your video. I watched a couple of your videos. I saw when you and this lady went to the river again. You did a river shower before, and that video went viral. This time, this nonsense that you're doing, taking river shower, is not going to go viral. And what we noticed, and I noticed a lot of people were looking at this too. Every time you go to a river to go take a bath, You only wash your hands, you wash your arms, you wash your feet. You spend more time scrubbing your feet more than how you scrub your vagina. How is that? A woman's private parts are very important, and those areas have to be clean. Those areas have to be clean. You did a shower scene in Jamaica again with another Jamaican lady. And the Jamaican lady was scrubbing her private parts. She was using soap. And you said, oh, I don't use soap in my vagina. The vagina cleans itself. Lady, I've done a lot of videos saying to you that the vagina does not clean itself. You have menstruation every month. Some of you all have whites. Some of you all have whites, okay? I don't have whites. Some of you all have whites, and some of you all have got stuff on your underwears. When I wear my underwears, you don't see nothing on my underwears. And some of you got infection. So if it's that be the case, how is the vagina going to clean itself? Tell me. You go to the bathroom, you urinate, that's number one. And you go to the bathroom and you do number two. How is that going to clean itself? Every time you do a shower, I never seen you say, guys, okay, let me turn my back away from the camera so I can scrub out my private parts. Let me turn the camera away so I can wash my area down there. These shower scenes, my dear, they're not giving. These shower scenes are letting us know the type of person that you are. And what we see in these shower scene you're not a clean person when it comes on to down there. Because a clean person is. The first thing a clean person gonna do is take out their toothbrush, brush their teeth, wash their face, wash their arms, wash their vajayjay, and wash their ass. That's what clean people do first of all. They go down inside of the water, they sit down there, they pour soap down there, and they wash down there clean, scrub down there clean. And you know why a lot of you girls, a lot of you women, because you're not a girl, you're a woman, a lot of you women cannot find any man? Is because of your vajayjay is not smelling right. Your vajayjay down there is not right. That's why a lot of you girls, and then you guys are talking about, oh, I can't find a boyfriend. And you know what you guys do? You guys even come out and make excuses and talk about, oh, I don't want my future husband to come with any burden. I don't want this, my future boyfriend, and I don't want to depend on any man for anything. You know why all of you are making excuses like that? Because you guys cannot hold on to a man. There is a trick. Well, it's not even a trick really. This has to really come natural. If you don't smell good in your mouth, if you don't smell good under your arms, if you don't smell good down in your vajayjay, and if you don't smell good in your backside, and if you can't cook, and if you can't clean, which you cook African food, so you know you probably can get an African man or somebody because they're used to that lifestyle. But every one of you Africans that I see, and I'm not going to say all Africans too. I'm going to say Kenyan. But the ones I'm in Nigeria, they're completely different. The Nigerian women, them are a little bit more cleaner. But when you're doing these shower scenes and people are not seeing that you're washing out your vajayjay, you're going down in shorts to take a bath, down in shorts. People, if they're going to go to the beach, they're going to have on their bathing suit. They're going to have their bikini bathing suit or whatever it is. You guys, you wash in that river. You take baths in that river. You piss in that river. The dogs, them shit in that river. The horses, them walk in that river. People wash clothes. And you guys are still carrying water to drink. Come on now. How can you put people down when you are really coming from nowhere? You call this somewhere? You tell me if you call this somewhere. And now You're competing with your brother, and you're competing with your brother's wife. And I know, Dee Mwango, go get a life for yourself. Because Rocio and your brother, Rocio is not going anywhere. Whether you like it or not, Mara is in love with Rocio. And the reason why he loves Rocio, because she's a Mzungu. All of you guys worship Mzungu in Africa. Mara is not going. See what happened the other day when you're claiming that, oh, he did something to Rosie, allegedly, because I wasn't there. I didn't know for sure what happened. I don't know anything about you guys' life. I am a reactor. Okay? You see what happened? She left and went to Nairobi because she's saying that she had that malaria disease. Mara went and got her back. Mara went and got her back. You are right in the middle of that. And that was not right for you to do. It seems like you're a black spot in the wall when it comes on to Mara and Rosia. Dee Mwango, my advice to you, work on your relationship. Because you can build a house all you want. You can build mansion all you want. Because if you don't have what it takes to find a husband, you're going to go home to an empty big mansion. And you claim that you want children? Because if you can't hold on to a man, you know how you're going to have the children then? Just like what that Tita told you, that you're going to be a baby mama. You want 10 kids or 5 kids? It's going to be for 5 different men. If you don't settle down, put your head together and stop acting like a fool. You understand that? And I'm telling you what it is. Settle down, change your behavior, okay? Your attitude sometimes stinks. Your attitude sometimes stinks. When you go around and you help people, don't expect anybody to give you back anything. If you're a good person, which I think you used to be a good person, I don't know about now, because once I seen you strike the Jamaican people them channel, and I seen the behavior, the way how you treat your people them in the village, and now the way how you have Matt caged up in a dog cage. That poor dog, all the dog does is barks and barks and barks and barks. The dog does not have a choice but to bark. If you were here in the United States or even in Europe, they would charge you for abuse of animals, because you cannot have an animal just lock up all day long. The only time the dog sees you is when you come in the morning to check on your construction site. When you check on your construction site, then you let the dog out, then the dog go crazy for you. The dog wants to tear off your microphone. The dog wants to tear your clothes off of you. The dog wants to tear off your white clothes. What, you know what that is? Because the dog needs attention. That's why dog does those things. Because you don't give the dog much attention. Why can't the dog stay at Congrats Mom's home? All of you African people, and even some Jamaicans too. As a matter of fact, I think Jamaican, we don't live with dogs inside of our home. But we're not going to get a dog if we know that we're not able to care for that dog. You are giving your dog, you are cooking meat. You're boiling meat on the stove for a dog. That's not the way you do it. That's not the way you care for a dog. You can't boil meat and give to a dog. A dog has to get dog food, because meat and all those things is going to give your dog parasite and worm. And those parasites are going to be transported to you, transported back to you in your body when that dog that you have come down with all those parasites. The dog probably has parasites right now as we speak. You're going to end up getting parasites too. You don't give dog meat. You don't cook meat for dog. You give them dog food. You buy dog food for the dogs and you give it to the dogs. You don't lock up dogs all night long in a cage and you change the water once in a blue moon. You don't do that. That is abuse. That's animal abuse. And now that we heard that you're traveling. Where are you going now? Jamaica? Ha ha ha! Whoa, this lady is something else. In order for you to go back to Jamaica, I guess you're gonna have to go put on them booty shorts again. You're gonna have to let them booty shorts work for you again. Because this time when you go down there, I don't think some of them is gonna pay no attention to you. You're gonna really have to put on them booty shorts and work the men them down there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So when nothing works for you, Jamaica is my rescue. Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the island that we all love. Oh yes. Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica. Oh yes. I can just strike the people's channel. I can just do whatever I want to the Jamaicans them. And they will take me back when I get back down here in my booty shorts. Listen. I think the only person that really and truly have your back in Jamaica is Shane. And let me touch on Shane again. Poor Shane. I heard Shane come out a long time ago and said something or another about Dee Mwango's curses on him. And I see that little shenanigans that you played off on Shane when you were trying to take Shane to the Caribbean islands, and you didn't even check to see if he needed a visa. And you turned around and made a fool out of Shane. And Shane just swallowed it and then continue with it because since Shane cares about you so much. You know what, Dee Mwango? You need to learn how to discern. You should always worry about people who worry about you. If you go to a country or an island like Jamaica and you see you got people there like Shane that really has your back, because Shane was even arguing with a liver lifestyle for you, okay? Shane was even dissing a liver lifestyle, which that was wrong to do, Shane. You don't do that. That is your Jamaican people right there. You don't do that. Of course, I know I live a lifestyle. Yes, he can come out with some kind of content, of course, but he's a reactor. He's a reactor. Reactors react in a good way sometimes and they react in a bad way sometimes. But it does not mean that a live a lifestyle hates Dee Mwango or a live a lifestyle hates Shane. I'm sure a live a lifestyle do not hate none of you guys. It's just a reactor. And reactors like myself will react sometimes good and react sometimes bad depending on what we're seeing out there. So next time when you guys are saying that reactors are mean and reactors are picking on you guys, if you don't want us to talk, don't put certain things in your video. And again, let me remind all of you again, once you upload a video on YouTube, it becomes public. It's a public platform. So once it's public, anyone can react to it. Anyone can create a video around your content that you uploaded your video. Anyone can talk about it, okay? Anyone can react to what you put inside of your videos. So don't come out and talk about, oh, people are picking on you, they this, they that, I'm feeding reactors. You ain't feeding nobody. You're not feeding no reactors. Because if reactors don't talk about you, you don't get fed. You don't get fed. You see right now, you're struggling for money right now. You started a construction site. You're claiming that it's going to be your retirement home. You don't even know what you're talking about. You're claiming that it's going to be your retirement. Why does it have to be your retirement home? Why can't it be your home? Huh? Why can't it be your home? I've had several homes and they're not my retirement home. This is my new home right here that I'm living in right now. My new couch. This is the first time I'm sitting on this couch. And it's not my retirement home. This is a home that I'm going to live in until when I'm ready to sell it again. That's it. Because everywhere I go and I buy a home, I'm on business. When I sell it, I grab my little two pennies and I move on again and do the same thing again over and over. It's called real estate investor. Okay? So I don't know what you're out there talking about. Oh my God. I'm feeding the raptors. I heard your brother was going, I gotta get an attorney. Get an attorney for what? You guys gonna lose you guys' money. You guys ain't getting no reactors for nothing, attorneys for nothing. You guys are gonna collect those money from the subscribers and put it in your pocket because that's what you guys been doing. That's what Mara are doing. See right now? You're down, you're falling down on the ground. Your face is so much down in the dirt right now that you gotta be begging for cement. Dee Mwango, rich auntie. The rich auntie begging for a bag of cement now? And who are giving the bag of cement to you? Your subscribers. Your subscribers are sending donation and money for you guys. Sending money for Mara every day. Sending money for you guys. And most of them are who? Let me hear it again. Who? Jamaicans. And most of those Jamaicans are either in the United States or in the UK or in Canada. How can you guys be so ungrateful? How can you guys be so ungrateful? Huh? No, you're planning to go back on the road again. Oh, let me on the road again. On the road again. You're going back on the road again. Because you're down to your face. Rich auntie. The rich auntie. Let me see how to say it. Rich bitch. Rich bitch has become the beggar. The rich bitch has become the beggar. I wonder how should I title my video today? Rich bitch has become the bitch beggar? I don't know. We'll see about it. Anyways, guys, that's what I got to say for you guys. The way how Dee Mwango was counting her chicken before it hatched. Just because she was getting all that money every month. She even did a video, I think it was last week, showing how much YouTube pays her. Guys, and the way how, I don't know if it's in US dollars they get money or it's in Kenyan dollars she getting money. But if it's in the US dollars, you know, that's a lot, 150s. I seen it was like 157,000 something. And when you divide that out by 12, I get like about $15,000 a month she was making on YouTube. Probably might be more or less, okay? And to get those type of money every month on YouTube, a lot of people here in the United States don't even make that every month. Okay, a lot of them don't even make that every month. They might have more resources here, of course, and they might have a lot more cars and homes, but a lot of people do not make $15,000 a month in the United States. A lot of people don't. I'm going to be honest with you. So Dee Mwango has gotten to the point where she cannot afford that kind of money anymore. Our views are not viewing, so she's running, breaking her neck to either get back to Jamaica or to get to Poland. If she goes to Poland, listen, these are our allegations, okay? I don't know for sure about anything, but I know with that her headless boyfriend that she had in her video claiming that was her boyfriend before. We'll see how that goes if that's really her boyfriend. If she goes to Poland, let's see if she's gonna show him in the video. Because the only way she gonna go, rock up those views unless she bring that boyfriend in her videos. Just like JD or JB or whatever his name is, the one that her first so-called boyfriend from the Philippines. The only way she gonna rock up those views, Dee Mwango, unless you put that boyfriend in your video, that's the only way you're gonna hang to the bank again. That's the only way you're gonna get those big bags again flowing down on your side, heading to the bank. If you're going to Poland, right, and you're planning to go with your boyfriend again and not showing his face in the videos, don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time. If you're going to Jamaica, make sure you put on those booty shorts again, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way up in your ass again, like what you did. And make sure you grab Kino again if Kino is available to do it with you. And if you can't find Kino to do it, make sure you find a real handsome Jamaican boy, a real handsome Jamaican guy that can sweep you off your feet. That's the only way you're going to do it again. Okay? That's the only way you're going to do it. And one last thing I gotta say to you, Dee Mwango, be for real. Stop with all your lies, okay? Stop with all your lies, your promises and all that stuff that you're giving to your subscriber. Oh, I'll let you know what's going on. I'm gonna buy a piece of land here and I'm gonna buy this. Come on, people, get away from me. Stop bothering me while I'm doing my video. Yes, oh, I'm gonna buy land in Mombasa and I'm gonna buy land in the coast. Ladies, stop the bragging and the boasting. Learn not to brag. Learn not to boast, because grief comes to those that brags the most. I always hear that when I was in Jamaica as a child. Learn not to brag. Learn not to boast, because grief comes to those that brags the most. Always remember that, Dee Mwango. Be yourself. You can't be somebody else. You can only be Dee Mwango. Be yourself. Don't be what you're not. And the way all you are, even forgetting that the gas company was supposed to be coming today to turn the gas on. So while I was doing my reaction, the door knocked pretty quickly and I had to run to the door. I forget that since I moved here, they have to come and turn the gas on. So now she's outside getting her equipment and I'm gonna have to be walking her to the basement. But anyways, guys, I will come back again to continue with this video. So I will see you guys in another one, okay? Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell. Bye-bye.